The streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my mind on them stacks, cause that green give you cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always go that route. I done put my work in the streets, rapping shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but a grinder always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new, got a hot album too. I done came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my promo on them poles, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me out of rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. It's money hungry fiends. Looking out smart you by selling you a dream. But I stay cause I'm bread making, homie. And they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got this paper, show me. My mama didn't name me Toby. These suckers want slaves.
King Kong ain't got shit.
It's real in the field. I'm the lion on the mill. I'm the hollow point tip, pointed at you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but an axe brother will. The king is in the building, so you haters take the deal. Say my name. What's my name? Say my name.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. As we burned the 1 in the morning oil. I was supposed to be at 8 this morning. Your brother is up now. So don't be complaining, because I'm here to give y'all what I have to offer this morning. Sports betting gone too far. Natasha Clouds receives death threats. Angel Reese Barbie night is coming up soon. And no suspension for Caitlin Clark yet for the disrespecting the referees. We're not surprised, but this is an issue that we are going to continue to put a light on. We're going to continue to talk about it because Caitlin Clark should be suspended right now. The same outrage that Adam Silver was outraged about Alyssa Thomas, he should be right now outraged about Caitlin Clark disrespect, total disrespect on national television of the referees that are hired to ref the games. But as we know how it goes in the black community, it's okay that they do it, but when we do it, it's a national tragedy. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's going on, K-Sap? What's happening? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to all my brothers and sisters that are out here on the internet. Man, what's going on with my camera today? What I will say today, that we know how it goes when they do something. It's overlooked. They're being passionate. It's gaslit from the beginning. And when I say they, I'm talking about the mega supporters, the ones that is influenced with the privilege that we all know exists, that they try to say that it doesn't, but it really do. Caitlin Clark has not had any consequences for her actions. Rich white girl in the league that they said that she built. They said that the league belongs to Caitlin. And they have not put out a suspension for this debacle and atrocity for her actions. As of today, on the 17th of July, there has not been any repercussions for the white girl, but total repercussions for the black girl. And I'm going to let it be said. I know some people ain't going to like it, but there is a hierarchy in this society that we are continuing to go under. There is a hierarchy in the less than us attitude that goes on throughout some of white America. I will not put it on all of white America because white America, most of the people that has cognate knowledge about what has happened to us in this community, in this country, in this situation that we're here in, understand that we have PTSD because we're always in the back while we're in the front of the line, and we're always in front of getting pushed back behind the line. Caitlin Clark came to the WNBA, and they wanted us to forget about all of the 30 years that the women, the Cynthia Coopers, the Cheryl Swoops, the Tina Thompson, the Teresa Witherspoon, the Becky Hammonds, the Maya Moores, the Candace Parkers, the Lisa Leslies, the Rebecca Lobos, the Diana Taurasi's, the Brittany Grinders, that is currently still active in this league. The Skylar Diggins, that is still active in this league. The president, Nneka Ogwumike, that is still active in this league. The Sue Birds of the world. The Bill Laimbeer coaching. The Cheryl Miller coaches. The Cooper coaching on the LA Sparks legacy. They want us to forget all of those things that has happened in the 30 years of building this league from dust. The Dawn Staleys, and so on and so on. You guys, there has not been a situation where I continue to be upset about a certain thing and a certain person for this long. The WNBA has to get better. The WNBA has to do its job. The WNBA, Kathy Engelberg, has to grab the horse reins and ride it the right way and get us all through this bad turbulence and situation. I said on another video that she was the captain of the ship. Well, she's in rough waters right now. I want to first tell everybody welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serving Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sep. What's up, K-Sep? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to all of y'all. Listen, I see you live, laugh, love. I appreciate you. Big girl in the building. Brian Lewis is in the building. Super is in the building. Yeah. That's where I'm from, Chicago. You already know. Family, I love you. I love you, Sister Victoria. Brian Lewis, I appreciate you, my brother from another mother. MDT is in the building. Happy birthday again. I took care of a big girl, but I know, listen, ain't nothing like my big girl. Ain't nothing like her. And my sister Tierra, big girl, always is thoughtful of all of us and keeping us together as a combination and holding us all to the truth of the matter. And I appreciate you, big girl. JC, I see you up in the building. I want to always acknowledge my chat when I come in because you guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. And you guys deserve a good show. Man, I was on fire last night, y'all. So y'all go check out that video I dropped last night. Man, me and MSL and Baby Page came on the panel later. But I'm just saying Angel Reese needs to be respected and protected. Angel Reese will continue to be respected and protected on this channel. And also, y'all, Asia Wilson, y'all know my GOAT, and all the other sisters that are in the WNBA, and of course, every woman that plays the game of plays in sports should be protected. So I would say this, y'all. Let me make it plain. Angel Reese has been under probably the most pressure of any basketball player when it comes from getting it out of the mud. Caitlin Clark is under pressure of what they pushed upon her up in the league and the expectations. There's a different type of circumstances. There's a different type of trial. But they both have a trial to answer for. They both have a situation where answers to questions on how the league is going to go this way or that way, they both are put on the line. Jason Whitlock said something intriguing yesterday, and I just want people to hear Jason Whitlock and what he says, because we know that he's the ultimate flip-flopper. We also know that it's a motivation to whatever he does. And then, of course, we know that Jason Whitlock is loyal to no one.
No, I was on the Caitlin Clark bandwagon. And then I kept seeing the signs like, man, bumpier ride than I anticipated. I expected the bumps from outside. I expected her peers and people in the media to be against her and do unfair things to her. I did not expect Caitlin Clark to be Walter White. I did not expect her to be King Joffrey. I did not expect her to be some spoiled, entitled brat with no control of her emotions. I did not expect her to be, I'm sorry for saying this, Carmelo Anthony on the basketball court. A liar, easily provoked, looking for conflict constantly. How the WNBA refs last night did not toss her from this game, did not give her a technical foul. Embarrassing all the way around. People are crediting this referee for keeping her composure. No, I blame that referee. Let's don't stay on last night. I don't want to confuse people. That's not from last night. But I did not expect Caitlin Clark to go into that post-game press conference and rip the referee. I did not expect that referee. I don't have that referee to have the expectation like that Caitlin Clark gets to get away with this because she's some protected species in the WNBA and she already has 5 technical fouls. And when she gets to technical foul number 8, she's going to get suspended. That looked like the league has told the referees, do anything in your power not to give Caitlin Clark a technical foul. And that's what the ref did last night. Caitlin Clark got embarrassed last night by the Golden State Valkyries and their defense. She shot like 4 of 14 from the field, 4 of 13, something bad and crazy. She was ineffective last night. She was getting the brakes beaten off of her last night. She can't make a shot. And anytime I've seen this pattern since she came into the WNBA, anytime her three-point shot is not following, she gets frustrated.
Jason Whitlock, even though I hate to say it, dropped her ass yesterday. And guess what, y'all? Caitlin Clark has not been suspended. Adam Silver, where are you? Adam Silver is ducking his doggone head. Adam Silver has refused to do something with his little white girl. But he was on restraints of pushing Kathy Engelberg, who wasn't, as we seen in some revealing, that she was not going to even look to suspend Alyssa Thomas. Upgraded to a flagrant 2. That was fine for Kathy Engelberg, which probably, okay, we'll take that because we're going to get something. But Adam Silver wanted to push his narrative and push what he feels on the inside. And like I said, chat, the hidden racism comes out in action all the time. Where is your call, Adam Silver, to Kathy Engelberg about your terrorists that you got running around on the court that you're saying she's getting kicked around like a ping pong ball? See, I told you guys, chat, they care about them because she looks like Adam Silver. He's making sure that she's protected. And the ones that look like us, disrespected, disregarded, thrown to the left. This is what he's doing with the women in the WNBA. If you don't make a call and you don't fix it, Kathy Engelberg, Adam Silver, in my power that is given by me by the Almighty, I'm going to continue to stretch this as far as I can because I will not let this go with Caitlin Clark being the beloved, and no consequences, no repercussions. But Angel Reese and the others have to go in raw stipulations. We all know the games that they play when it comes down to them and their disrespect and disregard for us. No, I'm not just upset about Angel Reese not being on the starting team. That's oranges and apples. We still got 3 dreams there. But what I am upset about, the disregard, the disrespect of Angel, Asia, and others. That is outright blatantly factual in how your actions speak. And I don't have to say allegedly because we're in day 2 of hearing nothing about Caitlin Clark outbursts on national TV where she's yelling at a young lady who was trying to be calm and patient. Then she goes to another ref, not just one ref on the floor, another ref on the floor, slams the table. Then she walks off towards the locker room. Adam Silver, why aren't you calling about this? Kathy Engelberg, when we say supremacy means that you think that Caitlin Clark is superior over all of the ones who paved the way that I named in the beginning of this actual show. I want to say, you guys, that this right here is unfair treatment. And I want to make it noted that Caitlin Clark should be suspended. I want to be noted that Caitlin Clark should not get away with the craziness that she continues to do on the court. This is not the first time nor the last time this nutty bar will go crazy. And I'm serious about that. Now, speaking of nut bars, she wins, you late. You gonna get in trouble. Speaking about nutty bars, I'm later than you though. So I'll give you a little bit of grace. Anyway, speaking of nutty bars, Natasha Cloud gets death threats for gambling from the sports betting world. They're calling Natasha Cloud, leaving messages in other places. Because, of course, you know, you guys remember the De'Erica Hamby situation where my man missed his parlay and was cussing De'Erica Hamby out for him missing his parlay. I mean, where does it end, Kathy Engelberg? Where is it going to stop in the line that is being crossed? But here's Natasha Cloud about her situation and the way things happen with her.
This is our normal. After every game, whether you play well, whether you don't play well, if you don't hit somebody's parlay, if you don't make somebody money, that's the messages that you're going to get. Certain fan bases are worse than others in this league, which I think is what y'all seeing. But nonetheless, it's distasteful. It's kind of delusional as well. If you're broke, don't bet. That's what I always respond with. If you're a broke boy, just say that. Most of the time, it's men. Which is even more like y'all are soft. But you have to, what I always say is you have to actively go into the search bar, search my name, hit the message button, write up that dumbass message that you said, send it, and then you're still broke at the end of the day while our check is hitting. So again, If you're broke, don't bet. This is a normal for us. As our league continues to grow and get bigger, that fan base gets bigger. I think our messages have gotten worse, but yeah, this is a typical day for a WNBA player, any professional athlete. These are what our messages look like after every game. I'm called a bitch, I'm called a nigger, I'm called everything under the sun. I've been told that they hope that our plane crashes on the way home, just like delusional shit. So yeah, I'm happy that Chelsea put it out there. I think it's one of the main faces of our league too. It creates a dialogue that needs to be had, and it puts pressure on Kathy, who we've been begging to step up for us in these spaces. And now I think it demands her to actually take some initiative and to do something about it. I don't know what it is that she's gonna do, but I also know that simple statements of not condoning shit is also really good for public relations as well.
I wanted to kind of you said that it's a norm. Obviously, sports betting has only been legalized over the last 5 or so years, and hate in the WNBA from online has gone on well before that.
Yes.
But again, how much more prevalent has it been because of sports betting? And the I guess like the percentage wise of the hate that you get, how much of it do you think is because of the sports betting?
Yeah, I would say the last few years, its trajectory has increased crazy because of sports betting. Yes, people are placing bets on our games, which we love because it's another way of growing the game. It's another way of growing economics around the game. But at the same time, too, if unless you sharing that money when I hit that parlay, don't say shit to me when I don't. And no one asked y'all to bet on me.
Yeah, and in terms of you said like you're not sure what Kathy would do or what the league would do. It seems like it's a problem not just in the WNBA but just across all sports. Like
You got NBA players being followed out in public because of not hitting parlays. So I get that it's really great for our league. It's great for the business that is the NBA and the WNBA, and it helps expand it, the finances that go behind it. But at the end of the day, your job, your first priority is our protection of your players, the protection of your investment into your players, and the safety surrounding players. So for both Adam and Kathy, there still has to be dialogue around this as our leagues continue to expand and as we continue to navigate what this betting world is. Because we want to be in it. It's great for our league, but also within it, we have to be protected as human beings when we take these jerseys off and we walk out in our everyday lives with our family, our kids, our dogs, etc. That is their responsibility as the head of this, and heavy is the head that wears the crown.
you said you respond sometimes to those comments. Like, first of all, how have you dealt with it, like personally, when you see those, and is it something that you constantly look at, or do you just can you just not avoid it?
I mean, I constantly look through my messages because that's a way of connecting with our fan base, especially my fan base and what I want my brand to be. So I will see the messages. I'm a blockity blocker. I love blocking people. And certain days, I have time to respond. I got time today. So similar to Courtney Williams, I might not send a voice note, but you're gonna get the same sentiments in the text from me, in the message from me. Most of the time, I'm saying, if you're a broke boy, just say that.
Has this gone too far? Yes. But what is it that we can actually do about it? What is it? I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't gamble. So I wouldn't know how that feels. And I haven't gambled for ever in my lifetime because I'm a sore loser. And by me being a sore loser, I got too much. I ain't putting nothing on no crap table. I tell you that. And the ones that do it, bless your heart, I ain't put my life on no crap table. Sure not. Because I know how I am, check. I'm a sore loser. So if I'm a sore loser, I shouldn't be gambling. Definitely not. I mean, seriously, I know my limits. And I ain't gonna like to lose. I don't like to lose anyway. Be like, bro, Claude. Oh no, bro, Claude underneath the gym. He didn't run everybody in the Dutch game. Nope, I can't do it. I'm just telling y'all that right there. Gambling wasn't for me. I'm just telling y'all because I'm not a good loser at all. For real, for real.
Keeping the show pushing, we got to talk about some things out of the W. A lot of conversation going on right now with that league. Natasha Cloud had a media availability and said, I'm called a bitch. I'm called a N-word. I'm called everything under the sun. I've been told they hope our plane crashes on the way home. This came after Chelsea Gray put out a screenshot of a DM that she received saying, I hope you die in N-word with a hard R. Or no, I hate you or something like, I hope you die ugly ass N-word with a hard R, something like that. Chelsea Gray also said these messages are not the first of its kind. There was other stuff too. I just decided to share that one. It was time. I got fed up with it. As she said about receiving that racist message. This has also created a larger conversation online about the treatment of athletes and whether, that's just something that comes with being a part of the sport or a part of the game. Do you guys think, though, in your opinion, that the WNBA players are maybe just complaining too much about this treatment?
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums.
Yeah.
All right, look, Prize Picks is America's #1 teams now. Winner lineups for free. Getting called. I have been loud about that. Loud in regards to the fact that WNBA players shouldn't be getting called the names that they've been getting called. I have been loud about that, especially in regards to some of the fan base of Caitlin Clark. However, it's time to be honest. With being a celebrity, with being a notable figure, with being anybody of substance or prominence, criticism is the cost of praise. I repeat, criticism in life is the cost of praise. By nature of individuals praising you, by nature of individuals putting you on a pedestal, others are going to try to rip the pegs out from that pedestal, and others are going to criticize you if for no other reason than they despise seeing you get praised. Criticism, it will always and forever be the cost of praise. So when you see yourself getting criticized, just understand, in large part, that's because some individuals are praising you. With that being said, bro, you can't ask for the new contracts and ask for more money and ask for the private jets, but not understand the fine print, T. And the fine print of being wealthy or a public figure or anything of influence for the ladies and the incredible ladies of the W is finna be this criticism. So with all due respect, like, no, we don't want to hear the N-words and stuff. And when I speak out about it, it's because of the Caitlin Clark issue. But bruh, people coming at you because you blowing they parlays, that's part of it. At least now y'all can be bet on.
Listen,
straight up and down.
I don't believe that's criticism. That's insulting. Criticism is saying you're not good, you're not playing well. That's insulting. Now, because I'm not really well versed in social media, so you gotta, like, when somebody DMs you, it doesn't just come to you. Like, you got to go find that, right?
You got to go to your request. Yeah.
So I ain't going to lie. I'll never go to my request.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
So if you don't go to your request, you don't see it. So one, don't go to your request. But that's not criticism. That's insulting. That's trying to degrade somebody. I just got called the N-word yesterday. No lie, bro.
Wow.
Little lady was calling me that, bro. She lucky she was a lady. Then my daughter was about to put hands on her.
And feet.
And my wife was out there with her. I had to stop her.
Hands and feet.
Little lady gonna call us the N-word. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I hope like her dude walk out here because I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
And he didn't. And I couldn't believe it. Yesterday, no lie. In person.
What happened? Set the scene, T.
I don't know what happened. Just like was in the parking lot and she just walked over and was like, I'm gonna be vulgar. You fucking niggers. I said, what the fuck you talking to? And I seen she was small. She was small, 5'4". I'm like, where your husband and your boyfriend? I'm about to beat the fuck out of him, just like that. And then my daughter was like, what you say? She wrapped her hair up. I'm like, okay. Because, they done taekwondo, so they was ready to put paws on her.
The classes you paid for about to come to you.
Yeah, let's see if this shit work. So I just was like, what? That's insulting. That is insulting. That's not criticism. Criticize my play all you want. Stop betting on them.
Yeah.
If you losing money, dumbass, stop betting on them.
Yeah.
But that's not criticism. You're trying to degrade her. You're trying to make her feel less than.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I do think it's a conversation of like, is it what comes with it, or is this just like ridiculous? And to me, it falls under that lane of this is like asinine behavior. It's ridiculously mental ill, crazy behavior. And like you said, it is something that you do have to search for to find. And it's unfortunate that you do have to endure that type of treatment. But I think it is a situation where you just gotta sometimes, man. Turn off those DMs.
If you get a few
don't
of
look
those,
at those hidden requests.
Are you gonna go to the request?
Tough.
If you start getting them, I'm like, I ain't even going over there no more.
I'll check mine most of the time.
But you know what it is though, Kieran. Even if you log on X right now, whatever app, sometimes if you just go to mentions just to see what's popping, you see like, and then don't let you click on anything with your name because then it searches into the.
You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy is I tell my kids this, my daughters this when they was playing sports. If you look at your comments, you'll get, say you got 50 comments, you get 47 good ones.
Yeah. But
and
you focus on
the three bad ones is gonna be the one that you.
Why are we concerned about the 3 dickheads instead of the 47 people that love you?
So look, if I go through my request, right? I got requests in my DMs, right? So I got some.
That boy,
these
popular.
are most of these are like people just
BBWs?
randomly sending me memes. They're come on, bro. Or they're randomly, just talking about. I got a you the goat in there. I got keep talking about Messi. Acho don't know shit. That's normal. But if I keep scrolling down, I can find one that says, and I just had this one pulled up. I'll pull it up in just a second. But it says it's a picture of a brisket that I was cooking that I uploaded on my story. Right?
I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah,
I put the brisket up on my story. I'm trying to find it right now. Had really good bark on it. I'm trying to find it right now. But essentially, the dude said, "You fat piece of shit, stop talking about Ronaldo." I can find those types of DMs. I guarantee you I can find those. Now,
my burner.
Am I a public figure that's to the level of Chelsea Gray and is viewed as her playing against the Indiana Fever on national television? No.
Of course not.
No, I'm not. Yeah. So I'm sure her request is probably like 150 that got sent that day, and they're mostly negative. Because a lot.
So we get the point. It's actually terrible. Actually terrible what what any player, male or female, have to go through in this society. This society is also exhausting. This is what I'm talking about. The society that we live in is very, very exhausting in the way that they handle things. The society that we're in is very, very exhausting on just looking at how each and every individual have to overcome some type of adversity in their lives. But how you handle the adversity, how you handle and treat people is your ultimate breakdown of your life. And that shows your character of who you are. And can you handle what the life gives you? I don't know. Your tenacity and just being a person of perseverance have to come in to any of the trials that comes into your life and the way that you overcome those trials. Prayer, sacrifice, and togetherness. You can never get over something without a support group by your side, be it the Lord Jesus Christ, Prophet Muhammad, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, whoever it is, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your lover. There are crises that you have to come over and be victorious against any of the principalities. But I'll say this, y'all. Hey, Kathy Engelberg has to do her job. And we all gonna call her to the fire to do her job, because her not doing her job is gonna cause lives, unfortunately, if she does not get it together. Because remember when I told you guys about this a while ago, there's a movie called The Fan. And The Fan is with Robert De Niro, and Wesley Snipes is playing a baseball player in this, a great baseball player who goes into a slump. The Fan, which Robert De Niro loses his mind. And the thing is that when you are a racist, it's going to always come out. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. And all I'm saying is that we, us, the people, the ones who want harmony, black, white, red, yellow, brown, purple, yellow, have to come together as a coalition to fight against any of this type of actions and type of schemes and motivations and worthless people who does these type of things. But once again, Kathy Engelberg, will you step up to the plate? Kathy Engelberg, are you the person who ignores what is actually really going on and keeping the main thing, and that is to continue to have growth in the WNBA, but good growth? There's a certain thing of weeds and good grass. There's a certain thing of weeds and good flowers. There is a certain thing as weeds and good seeding for your vegetables, your fruits, of whatever kind. They call the wheat and the tare. As the wheat matures, the tare falls away. But we have to be fundamental. We have to be fundamental in what we're saying, and we have to also continue to talk about it. Because when Caitlin Clark throws a tantrum and loses her mind on national television against a referee, doesn't matter if she was a black referee, a purple referee, it doesn't matter. She's a referee. And Caitlin Clark loses her mind on two of the referees, hits the table, goes to the back, attempt to go to the back. Nothing is done. And then, of course, like I said before, this is day 2. So where's the control, Kathy Engelberg? Where's the control in navigating this ship? Because it's hard waters that it's under. You have actual owners people who own franchises in this WNBA league that are definitely in a money type of situation that is probably the worst than any kind. You got the Chicago Sky sitting there selling lies and telling lies. The Connecticut Sun sold their team, the franchise, which was horrible. You got people that are in favor of Caitlin Clark in Congress to make something happen. And now she got Congress on speed dial. Thanks to my man Van. This is what we're going through. This is what we're doing right now. This is what we own right now. What a crazy tangle web we weave. Where is that? We don't want Caitlin Clark to be touched, and Angel Reese gets abused every single time that she goes under the rim. But I told y'all, it's a silver lining in it all. Because Angel Reese is a GOAT. Angel Reese is the baby GOAT that is in the making. As we watch the greatness of Asia Wilson, the greatest player in the WNBA of all time, and my thoughts of what I've seen. I also would say that Angel Reese is in the making. Y'all gotta excuse me, my camera going crazy. Why do we say Angel is this, Angel is that? And I know it's a lot of people that's exhausted. But we're exhausted because there's no actions. We're exhausted because we have to continue to watch this crazy situation break out, but always rising to the top of the cream. And I believe that the cream in this situation is rising to the top.
Angel Reese is a celebrity. She's super famous.
Celebrity, influencer, disruptor, star. For years, everybody has had a label for Angel Reese. But labels only tell part of the story.
Reese off the glass, good. And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming. LSU has captured its very first national championship.
That one moment against Caitlin Clark made Angel Reese impossible to ignore. Overnight, the LSU star became one of the most talked about athletes in America. Drafted 7th overall alongside Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese arrived with one of the sport's biggest rivalries already in tow.
Clark pushes Angel Reese, and Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlin Clark.
It all started from the national championship games. I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role. The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
But as the seasons unfolded, the headlines became less about her opponent
Angel Reese ejected,
and more about her own actions. And wherever Angel Reese goes, the spotlight follows.
This league meant everything to me, a little girl that had big dreams.
This is a very good Atlanta Dream Team, and they added what has become a perfect fit in Angel Reese.
The attention is nothing new, but Atlanta offers something different. Not a restart, a next step.
Adding Angel to the team was like a big addition. I feel like she's the missing piece to our puzzle. It's been a great journey so far with her.
Angel Reese pushing it up the floor.
She's like a big sister to me.
On court, the
What
way
up, Black?
competes just inspires the rest of the
Dexter,
group.
I see you.
Plays with a chip on her shoulder. Her
Not
energy.
for the weak.
She brings a ton of IQ.
Angel Reese caught everybody flipping.
She brings another threat offensively, another threat defensively.
Angel Reese with the block.
Her playmaking ability, I feel like is underrated.
It's that decision-making and playmaking she's added to her game and worked on it.
Her ability to get rebounds like no other player that I have ever seen.
Reese's gift is getting to the glass. Comes to rebounding. That's pure hustle and grit.
The public sees headlines.
Angel Reese got to be in the crosshairs of so much action.
Atlanta sees basketball, defense, rebounding, playmaking, and most of all, winning.
My defensive rebounding is something that I know I can always rely on if my shot is not falling.
Reese, a 1,000 career rebound, the fastest in WNBA history.
The league's double-double machine, still evolving, still searching for more.
I'm continuing to improve my comfort zone. I keep saying she's the piece that we've been missing. Anything that the team needs me to do, I'm willing to do.
For years, Angel Reese has been one of the most talked about players in basketball. In Atlanta, she's chasing something bigger than attention.
Carl Smesco has loved the winning mentality that Angel Reese has brought.
She's chasing a championship.
You guys, you can't stop the cream. You can't. There's no way you can stop the cream. You can't stop the cream from rising to the top. And Angel Reese is that. Angel Reese is on her way. So am I worried about Angel? No, I ain't worried about Angel. We already know that Angel is going to be all right because she is a navigator. She is a move maker. She does shake it up and is in the front of the pack. When it comes to superstardom, Angel Reese is that. A superstar, a mega star, a quality star. She ain't slamming on tables and throwing water bottles and coming and, you know what I mean, and getting in. Man, it's crazy work. Just a savage situation with this Caitlin Clark thing. And Angel Reese, we like I said, we always understand because we're put under a different light of spectrum. We have to run a flawless etiquette with ourselves, while the other ones are more savage than what it even appears. And that's scary. But I always tell y'all, and gonna represent like I did last night, me, MSL, and Baby Paige was on last night, and I let you guys know that this show, this channel, will always be for Angel Reese. As long as I'm on YouTube and got breath in my body, I will let you guys know from the highest mountain the Angel Reese is on her way. And I want you guys to already know that I'm going to be in her corner. I'm going to be there for her greatness. And I'm always be an advocate, a complete advocate of Angel Reese. Sports betting explodes. And Natasha Cloud stays a player where she receiving disgusting messages. Chelsea Gray is one of the others. And I can imagine across the board. As Caitlin Clark confronted a referee on national television after another dispute over call, that I've seen on different channels trying to break down, oh, the knee hit here or before it. God damn it, stop it. Because if she was hurt, she that limp would have not just been, you're not gonna just get, that was 22 seconds. 22 seconds. It's not going to go away that way. So those who breaking down film, stop it. We all have been hurt that play sports. And the pain does not go away immediately. You stung for a minute. If it was a serious hit on the contusion, a contusion means she would be still limping and feeling the agony, not 22 seconds when you break it down your film. You can say what you want. We all been athletes. That ain't just going away like that. Even with your adrenaline rushing. An ankle sprain, a calf sprain, a Charlie horse, a cramp. It's not going away that quickly. So break it down all you want. The fact of the matter, Caitlin Clark pushed off. Kia Stokes went up in the air. She fell on the ground. She got up limping until she got to the other call and walked. And she sat in the middle of the play, didn't play no defense, and ran over to the referee and crashed the hell out. That's what it is. I don't care what you say, Caitlin Clark fans or not. This was a piece of crap the way that it went down. Kathy Engelberg, the commissioner, is under pressure for protecting the players, improving officiating, and prove she can lead through controversy and keep things fair. And while all that chaos surrounds the league, Angel Reese continues to ascend in Atlanta, producing double-doubles and preparing for Barbie night. Today, nobody gets protected from accountability. Today, on this show, not the commissioner, not the referees, not the fans, and definitely not Caitlin Clark. If you believe that Caitlin Clark should be suspended, let me know in the chat and in the comments. Because me personally, I do think that she should have some repercussions for her actions. Has Natasha Cloud coming out and letting everybody know she also receives these type of nasty messages? Is she being a crybaby, or is she bringing it really to a forefront, ahead, to make it kind of known? It's not going to stop because we're in a civilization where racial things happen. But Kathy Engelberg cannot answer this with one careful written public statement. Players need a system that collects evidence, identify offenders, and create consequences for those who violate the principalities. If the league profits from betting, partnership, player protection must be included in that price tag. All Natasha Cloud was asking for is for Kathy Engelberg to be accountable. All that I'm asking for is for Kathy Engelberg to be accountable. Suspend Caitlin Clark. Stand up and be what's right. Kathy Engelberg, don't show the white supremacy that's inside of you. when Adam Silver speaks, stand up and stand for right and suspend Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, this is to you. Caitlin Clark, we understand that you believe that you was fouled, but I also believe that you know that you wasn't fouled severely as you played. We understand that when you're hurt, you're hurt. But we also understand that you have been inconsistent in your play. We also understand that Kathy Engelberg has been inconsistent in the way she runs the ship. We also understand that most people haven't taken themselves as accountability of how this league goes forward. Kathy Engelberg has 2 to 3 to 4 issues at a time to handle. We all understand that being a commissioner of a league that's actually growing, that we're watching in real time, it takes a lot of responsibility. Your greatness, Caitlin, does not make you end all be all. And it does not place you above any official or any human being. The referees could have missed the call if it was a call there. But Caitlin Clark, you have to handle it in the best manner. You have to handle the situation with dignity and pride. But you handled this situation very poorly. So criticizing Caitlin Clark, conducting an examination of Caitlin Clark doesn't make me feel better. It makes me ask questions. Why? What are we doing? And can we be able to watch a good game with Caitlin Clark even on the television? That's just facts. Now, I know it's not favorable for Kathy Engelberg to suspend one of her, in her mind, greatest superstars of all time. But it benefits the league. And it benefits the watchers. And it benefits the people. Who cares about basketball? Protect the players. Respect the game. Be accountable. Natasha Cloud should never fear for her safety because somebody lost their bet. Caitlin Clark should be called to the carpet for the things that she has done and the transgressions that she has put herself through with her activity in the way that she conducts herself on the basketball court. Kathy Engelberg must demonstrate leadership through all of the actions that she can, and Angel Reese deserves recognition also. There is a situation where things can get out of hand because emotions and human beings are human and the emotions are real. watching it all and being tired of it all makes me look and stem from when I was young and going to school. I can remember feeling unprotected. I can remember feeling like no one's here to help me. Let me make a phone call home because I know for sure that home got my back. So, Angel, this is your home. We got your back over here. Natasha Cloud, we definitely have your back over here. Chicago, stand up. And I just want to tell the chat, how would things be changed? Or how would you like the things to be changed? In the comments, let me know. And also, can we go through the rest of the season with grace, honor, and protection for these ladies? That's a question to be answered on another day. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. As I come from the last part of my segment after these messages. Hey, everybody. My name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America because, of course, we make ours and crafted, handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the number one product that you're going to ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone who supports. One game that transpired yesterday. In one game alone because of, I believe, flight or whatever went on with the New York game that's postponed until Monday. But the Portland Fire and the Mystics went at it yesterday, and it was pretty much a defensive game. And then, of course, a lot of inability to score the basketball. The Portland Fire beat the Washington Mystics 75-56. And the standout player really ain't a standout player because Carla Lake had 14 points. Sarah Williams is coming together. I'm glad that the UConn girl, is actually now becoming a piece where she's being more aggressive. She was 5 for 6 yesterday. She had 12 points. And then Sarah Ashley Lee Barker had 10 for the Fire. But if you go over in the Washington Mystics side and where the failure was, there's only one person in double figures, and that was Sha'Carri Alston, who came ready to play yesterday. And everybody else, even Sonia Citron, was in single digits. Sonia Citron had 8 points, and Kiki Arifin had 2. What happened? I don't know what to tell you. But in the first quarter, Portland came right out and slapped the Washington Mystics in the mouth with 28-13. The second quarter, Washington tried to fight back and still got outscored in the second quarter, 19-18. They won the third quarter only by 2 points, so that was clearly not enough. But then they got that ass whooped in the fourth quarter, 16-11. And that was pretty much the game. Kiki Erfin cannot score 2 points in a game and then be expecting the results to be coming out as a win. Michaela Alawade had 5 points. Georgia Amore had 3 points. Dukelich had 2 points. Lauren Betts had 6 points. Prosper had 3 points, and Cody McMahon had 1 point, and Rory Harmon had 2. You can't win anything with that type of thing going on, chat. Nope. Can't do it. So tonight, I'll be calling the game tonight. Tonight is the night. Yeah, I'll be calling the game with the Sparks against the Sky at 6:30 tonight. And then also Keisha and Tony will be over there on the Atlanta Dream side. You will be able to see the Dream and the Tempo. And yes, Harrison is there and going to be playing tonight. Let's see how that smoke goes. So I'll be getting y'all on playback. Chicago Sky against the Sparks and the Dream against the Tempo. It's a good night, a big night. I just hate that they playing at the same time. I don't know who doing this schedule, but we will have 2 players clubs going on. We'll have the back of the club and the front of the club. So if you want to come in the club, you can stay in the front of the club with Sister Keisha and Sister Tony. But I'll be in the back of the club where everybody, doing their thing and dress properly. I'll be in the back of the club. So come on out and see us tonight, this evening. Call the game on the Players Club with Bro Claude and Sister Keisha. It's the best watch party that you could ever look at. Ain't nobody gonna have a party like us. Can't nobody throw a party like us. Live tonight. Come check us out. We right there. Keisha, I'm still live pumping up that we got to do two parties. Keisha, in the chat hear you. So you and Tony gonna be in the front. I'm gonna be in the back of the club doing the scat.
So you doing Chicago and I'm gonna do the Dream, right?
See, y'all, I can't make this up, y'all. Chat, you got to forgive Sister Keisha, because her legs is probably swollen already on the Friday because she been.
I don't know why they got all these games at the same goddamn time.
I know the schedule is awful. It's so messed up. We unprotected, Keisha. Last night was a show. You got to check it out. Me and MSL cooked last night, baby.
I'm gonna have to go listen to it. I'm still at work, but I'm gonna listen to it while I work.
Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. Baby Paige came up last night at the end of the show. But y'all, listen.
Baby Paige.
Yeah, Baby Paige came through. You know what I'm saying? Drop some ballistics. But y'all, look, family. Y'all already know I'm on the phone with my sister. She a messy Marvin all the time. On Cut That It's Real Talk Sports. Go over there and subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, my sister is live. Bars.
All right, I'm gonna set up your show and then I'm gonna set up my show, and that's how we'll rock it.
That's right. Keisha, get my shit done right now. Y'all, I appreciate y'all, man, and coming through here, because guess what, man? Without my chat and the people that support this show, I'll be nothing. So if you would do me a favor, man, I'm almost at 5,000, Brian. Hey, Brian Lewis, we almost there, player. We almost there, player. And I appreciate all of y'all, Van. We almost there, player. Dexter, we almost there. Sister Victory, Troy, we almost there. Share the video, man. Tell people about it. Tell a friend to tell a friend, like my main man say. And get the word out, man, that this right here, this is the hottest podcast on YouTube. And then, of course, ain't nobody got no, you know what I mean? Nobody got no, you know what I'm saying, music like me. That's original. Now, so I would like for you guys to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and do me a favor. Hit the like button. It's free. On your way out and leaving, it's free. Hit the like button for me. And guess what? I thank you for what you've done. I thank you for what you do. And I thank you for what you will do. But as always, but first I will tell you, donations are greatly appreciated. We know it's Friday night. Just got paid. Party hunting. Feeling right. Feeling all right now. Hey, so if you would like to give a donation to this channel, please do so. And also subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to join this channel and be a bread maker. See, y'all, I ain't heard my song in a minute, so I got to have somebody come on and join too. Y'all got to, listen, I got to even hear my own song because we ain't heard the song in a week. We ain't had nobody join the channel, man. What's going on with y'all?
I'm a bread maker. We got that rap van rolling on them dubs. You can catch us later while we ballin' in the club. We them bread makers. We them bread makers. We them bread makers. We them bread makers. Shots me in the club, spinning them ends, smelling like ginger man oil in my Benz. Drop top down and I'm rolling two friends. Bread making everywhere, starting new trends. Baby girl, she looks so good. She say she want a hustler, represent the hood. Not see my pocket make you say you can't touch me even if you dream that you could. I'm so fresh. King Kong ain't got that money. Yeah, man, I'm the guy. Shutting me down, no, use a lie. Ginger man, top bread maker in the shop. We got the